Hello, sorry. I was just saying that I know we're not at the break yet, but I just got out of my meeting and I did work today. So, considering that I was not thinking that I did work, but I did. I did all of those things that I had on the list. Um, I still haven't created a to-do list for this week, but I sort of started to do calendar stuff. Don't worry, there's no information on there that I can't show. Um, so that's good. I need to message my friend and be like, are we gaming tonight? Okay. Also, Tay, no you. Also, can you hear that? There's like a motorcyclist outside. Revin, basically. Meanwhile, we're gonna be playing Minecraft. So, not the most like type of game, but oh no. I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we are doing pretty good. Also, crisis averted because I um oh yeah, so tomorrow I stream with iMarley, the lovely iMarley. And then I realized that I have a meeting right in the middle of our stream. And I was like, what am I going to do? Because I don't want to cancel because we have had this planned for a long time. Um, so I messaged my boss. I'm like, hey, as you know, Wednesdays are a little hard for me. Can I just listen into this? Meaning I could like just turn it on and not worry about it. Um, and like still game while I'm listening. And she was like, "Oh, I didn't even know you got added to that. You don't even really need to go." And I was like, "Thank you." So, crisis averted. I actually can change my response to tentative. Close. There we go. Yes, so that was great. Because I work part-time for them, so technically they don't get me whenever they want. I get to tell them when I can and can't work. Because they only get me for 20 hours, so however that shakes out. So I basically just like I don't take Wednesdays off per se, but I just like can only work in the afternoons after Marley gets off the phone. Congrats! Getting some early voting in. Props. Everybody register and go vote when it's your time too. I know not every place has early voting, but if it does, you can get out of it early. Get it out of the way early, I should say. Um, Good for you, Droid. Proud of you. Right? Such a jam. Ooh, that's nice. I wish my state was like that, but we're like really old-fashioned in my state. I can't really tell you what state I live in, but I live in New England, so we're old-fashioned like in everything. Yeah, because it's like five of them. It's Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, and Connecticut. Those are all the New England states. Wait, how many is that? It's 6 states. Yeah. If you say Northeast, that also typically includes New York and like yeah, like it also includes New York if you say Northeast, but New England doesn't include New York. And then um Mid-Atlantic is like Delaware, Maryland, Virginia, New Jersey, Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania, I feel like fits into Mid-Atlantic and Midwest, depending on which part you're on. Like if you're on the Pittsburgh side, it'd be Midwest. If you're on the Philly side, it'd be Mid-Atlantic, I think. And then South is like the Carolinas down. Um, Florida is its own. It's unrelated. And that's a really quick rundown of regions on the East Coast. Why I felt the need to do that, I don't know. I know I unmuted a while ago, but now we're officially on break. Um, yeah, so we're on break, so that's good. Hopefully everybody's wrapping up their tasks. We didn't break our record today, but that's fine. Okay, I need to stop being so unhinged in the Discord. Well, not my Discord, my friend Discord. Being like semi-anonymous because like I'm not anonymous because you see me. This is me. It's my face. It's this is me. This is my house. Um, yes, I need to rehinge myself for sure. Um, yes, it's me. But like I feel like because I don't have my like legal government name associated with my channel, it makes me like more open. But then again, I actually think that in general over the last year I've just become more open because on dating apps and stuff, now I'm like messaging people, I'm like commenting on their pictures, I'm like, yeah, let's hang out. Like I literally have no shame. And that can be it's a dangerous game. You think I should continue being unhinged? Ashley, are you reading the conversation in the group chat? I think I should rehinge because I am about to say things that I am being very authentic and I do feel very authentic, but there are some things that I should probably keep to myself. It's not that I'm gonna lie, it's just that I should probably dial it back. Just dial it back. Me, it's me. I was saying, Adam, that like I'm semi-anonymous, but really it's because I just don't go by my legal name. But then I was saying that that's kind of not true because on dating apps, I'm the same and that has my full name. Well, not my full name, but it has my name and my pictures and everything like that. Um, um, yeah. Yeah, that's me. Um, I need to send a, okay, there we go. Yeah. So basically, also, if anybody was here yesterday, you'll know that well, one, we had a very generous gift from Adam, so thank you, Adam. I appreciate it. I also sent you a message back on the Roan that you probably should have gotten, and I appreciate that so much. But I also said some really wild things yesterday. Um, on stream because apparently Bryn After Hours means I say unhinged things. Um, so I've decided that I may not publish that VOD because it's frightening to morning time, Bryn. I stand by everything I said, and that's what's frightening, is that I wasn't lying. And sometimes people don't need to know the truth. Um, sometimes. Well, see, you should be here. You should be. I'm just kidding. Basically, we were just Marley was in here, and if you know Marley, she's also lovely and a little unhinged. And she was talking about how somebody there was a whole thing about feet pics, and that devolved. So if you can kind of put together what we may have talked about, That's where it started. So, oh, I know, right? Sometimes I say things that I shouldn't, and then I need to clean up my own mess. Basically, yeah. Um, A times, hi. It's so lovely to see you. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Thank you. I think everything that's the thing is the bigger problem, Tay, is that I do stand by everything that I said, and having proof of that is the problem. None of it was me being but then that also led some people to some misinterpretations. And also my own bad behavior. Because believe it or not, I'm not the sweet, innocent angel that you all seem to think that I am. And I'm a chaos gremlin. And I have bad behavior. And you still are like, no, it's fine. Keep being chaos gremlin. So many people. Thank you, Tay. See, Tay sees me for who I really am. Oh, cool. Yes. Which one? Okay, yes. We've got Terror of the Divine. I love this deck. This is a great deck. Earthling, Redeemed, Terror of the Divine. I'm going to turn this off so that we can see it a little bit better. So this is the cover. Yeah, we're doing a card pull. We're at the tail end of stream, but I appreciate everybody for coming by. You should. You should. You should, for sure. Also, am I following you? I think I did while we were. I'm not. I'm following you now. I know we're Blue Sky buddies. Also, not to plug Blue Sky again, but I want everybody to be over there so that I can see all your cute little posts. You don't even have to follow me, and no pressure. Also, see how dark it is without my light on? And I have like other lights on. Anyway, I was looking in the book before you. Okay, focus, focus, focus. Yes, I'm not even plugging Blue Sky for my own benefit, although my link is in my about me down below, if you did want to follow me. But you should have it just to have it. Okay, this is for Earthling. Okay. Ooh, it's this one. Death. This is a really cool card, though. Death is actually more about new beginnings, so don't worry. Let me read it, but it's mostly about new beginnings. Um, so don't be too concerned. Yeah, it's a good card. Okay. Death. Okay. Metamorphosis, evolution, loss, transition, and change. Death is a huge upheaval, potentially representing the death of one way of life and the start of a new one. Changes irrevocably, and there is no way to go back. Change is necessary. The death of childhood is important in order to grow up. I think that growth is incredibly important, and I have recently gone through a lot of like a Phoenix-esque transformation in my life. So to me, this card is so wonderful and exciting, but it's also like it's scary, but it will be okay. Like it actually does get better after. It just can be hard. It's hard work, but change is good. So I would say big win on this one. And this tale is White Bear King Vailmon, a Norwegian fairy tale, if you wanted to look it up. Because uh all the cards in this deck are inspired by deities, folklore, and fairy tales from around the world. Um, and the artist is Yoshitami, and it's a wonderful and beautiful deck. I would highly recommend it if you're looking for a beautifully illustrated deck. And it comes in a really convenient and wonderful, sturdy, good box. This is a good box. Okay. Oh, I can turn this back on. You have it? So you must know that it's a very lovely deck. Hi, Abby. Welcome back. How are you doing? How's work? Sleepy and productive-ish. That's good. That's good. Oh, also, if no one here, sorry that this isn't about anybody here. Obviously, go follow all of Faye and Fauna. One moment. Um, copy, paste. Go follow everybody on Faye and Fauna. A bunch of us are live right now, and they're all wonderful. However, in addition to that, if you are not already, you should really consider, I know a lot of you are, but you should really consider following Maddie Moonrise. I'm going to give Maddie a big shout out. Maddie is like 20 followers away from 1K. So we could get her there if anybody who's in there lurking or like hanging out and you're sitting in the background and you want to do me a lovely favor, it would be follow my beautiful friend Maddie. Because if we could get Maddie to 1K this week, that would make me so happy. And the faster we get Maddie to 1K, the faster I will stop talking about it. So keep that in mind. If you're bothered by this conversation, you could always just follow Maddie. Pretty please. Um, I'm gonna keep talking about it. I want it to happen so bad. I'm like dying for it to happen. When I notice basically anybody that I see that's close to uh, a milestone, I'm like, how can I help? How can I help? We got Bree to like Brenlow to I think 500, might have been 400 to one of those last week. I am trying. I'm trying. I did. Well, I mean, that was your stipulation. That was what you had asked me to do. So I thought I would at least humor you with that. Um, yes, if you're already following, that's great and wonderful, and I appreciate you so much. I know a lot of you already are. Maddie and I think Maddie is like a little bit more like high energy than me, a little bit more interesting, but I think I would like to think that we have similar vibes. Maybe that's me getting my ego too high because Maddie's really cool. But I would like to think that it's possible. Good, thank you. I did a little bit of research because I'm not necessarily in the market for a monitor, but I felt like if you, it's the least I could do with you being so generous is to at least humor you in your request. So I did a little bit of research and I found one that I thought worked really well with both my setup and um, my vibe and also my needs of like a high quality one. So because I'm a graphic designer, so also I need. Well, like it's not that I don't want one. Technically, to have one that would replace this one would be great because this one is not very good quality. But I would say that if I had a priority list of things that were like important for stream, my mic would probably be my higher priority. Um, just because I think that that would benefit stream the most. Not that I don't need or want a monitor, because like, so that's also part of it. If I really, really didn't want one, I wouldn't have put it on there, but I wouldn't say it's my highest priority. Watch yourself, Adam. Really, it's really okay. It's really okay. You've already done a lot. For those who don't know, Adam so very generously fully funded my AirPods, which is half of my audio upgrade system. And the AirPods are something that I can use even off stream. And it was very, very generous, um, and very uncalled for, but I appreciate it a lot. Um, but yes, also go follow Tay. I also, Tay, you'll be so proud of me. And Liz, look at this. Look at this. If I can spell. I did a thing. It's on there now. That's fair. To be fair, I think most of us are on our own in the girlfriend department to be to be totally real here. I think most of us would like a girlfriend and we don't have them, so. I mean, it is what it is. I know I finally have a thing. But yeah, so on my card you can find all of my stuff. I mean, Ash, I thought that we were married. Am I not enough for you? That's true. That's true. I love all of you writing like done kind of or done-ish. Well, right, well, we're just playing. I'm just playing. Yeah. We've got like a whole group of wives now. More bickering. I'm so happy I got the plotting one. Abby, that's so true. I literally told Maddie on stream the other day when she was streaming with her husband, I was like, B has competition and it's me. And then she read that out loud to him and he's like, I'd lose. And I was like, no, obviously not. We love B. We love Caleb too. I love all of the, um, what can we call them? Like, I wanted to call them like Fosbins for some reason. Like the Fae and Fauna husbands. We love them. I already fought for you, please. Yeah, we love all of you. It's wonderful. And Maddie is still one of the wives, even though she's engaged. You can be a wife too. Someone hook Abby up. Abby is wife 2024. Um, yeah, see, there we go. And Kendra is queen wife. Ashley's queen wife. So it can happen. It can happen. I messaged my friend, but oh, actually, maybe they did message me back. I was like, they didn't message me back. To be fair, I was also engaged at one point. Engaged ain't married. Michael Scott. Um, yeah. Um, so I can't really tell that bit of lore. It's too much. It outs people, and I don't want to do that. Um, but there was a funny story about how in high school you call people like wifey. Um, but I um and then I ended up dating one of those people. So that is the extent of what I will say on stream. Uh, but yeah. Oh my gosh. Wait, have you seen my loafers list? Do we have the same loafers? I got mine from Madewell. Um, and they're brown with like a little heel. They're not like hugely heeled, but they're a little heel. And they're so cute and they like make every outfit look fancy. I also feel very powerful. I have a lot of unwarranted confidence in my local grocery store. I asked my friend, I was like, don't you ever feel like you're like the hottest person in the grocery store? And she's like, no. And I was like, oh, it must just be me. Just that must just be me. I feel like hot shit in my grocery store. To be fair, I live in an incredibly small town and there's like 5 people in my grocery store at any given time. So like really I'm competing with like uh back like rednecks basically. Backwoods dudes buying beer. That's who I'm competing with. So it's not a high bar. Um but yeah. Also, have you guys ever used the word hick to describe somebody? Or is that just a New England woods thing? Because I was thinking the other day, oh my gosh, Liz, stop. Okay, great. Because I was sitting there in the parking lot one time and this guy like walked in and I was like, oh, like everybody dresses like that. They all look the same, another hick. And then I was like, wait, where does that word come from? And why do I use it? Like, I understand the origin of the term redneck because it's like you're out working in the sun and your neck gets like burned. So it's red because you're like farming. That's like the background behind that. But like, what's the background behind hick and why do we all just use it without knowing that? And I meant to Google it and then immediately forgot until we're having this conversation right now. Does anybody know? I could Google it, but it's more fun to ask chat. I actually have this person that I used to be friends with, and they would ask me the most random questions as though I were chat. Um, and then I would just end up Googling it for them. But it was like in real life, it would be the two of us, and they'd be on their phone, and then they'd ask me a random question that they could have just Googled. And I will come up with some bullshit answer because I have an answer for everything. And then would Google it to confirm or deny what I said. Um, and but they like never Googled anything for themselves. And I feel like it's a little different when you have like 20 people you're having a conversation with. And it's like, this is me talking is the entertainment here, versus them just doing it just because they didn't want to. But I can't believe I did all my work today. I'm very proud of myself. Also, do you want to see what I'm wearing to my friend's birthday party? They said that the dress code was what the dress code was onesies, but I opted for not a onesie, but it's more like a snuggie type situation. Let me switch to just chatting actually, because we're kind of over. We're gonna add an image. Honestly, I'm so happy that I reset all of my um stuff on OBS because I haven't had any issues. So this is what I'm gonna be wearing, like what for my friend's birthday. Oh yes, thank you. Amazing. Thank you so much. It's frightening. But yeah, so this is what I want to wear to their birthday party because it's like onesie adjacent. Oh, thank you, bye, Liz. But it matches my Halloween costume, which will be like a much more proper gesture. Okay. It seems like it's potentially a racist term according to AutoMod. So I'm going to allow it, but maybe we should stop saying it. Maybe we should stop. If AutoMod thinks that it's derogatory, I don't know if I want to keep saying it, but it was something I was unaware of culturally. Let me look it up. Oh, okay. Okay. No, it's okay. It's not racist, it doesn't look like. It's just that they might be unintelligent. Okay, that's better. I just wanted to check myself because I don't want to be saying anything that's racist. That's not me. Like I've also stopped saying the G word, because that is not a very nice thing to say about Romani people. So I have stopped doing that as well. And I also don't say the S word anymore. Um, so yeah, yeah, no, I looked it up. It doesn't seem to be actually racial. So yeah, I can still say it because technically it applies to me too. I am from the same place. I went to the same school as the Hicks went to. So it's like me calling myself the D word, which I do sometimes say as a silly, goofy joke, but I also am aware that not everybody wants to be called that. I don't say the F word though, because that's not mine. Not to be all word policey in here. I try to be pretty neutral, but I have control over my own self and my own language, and I make choices for myself. And those are choices that I made for myself. Yeah, yeah. And that's fine. I just wanted to double check because ain't no way. Okay. I need to go make some food. Um, did Tunga ever play a game at all? Has Tunga played anything today? Does anybody know? I am about to raid. I haven't decided who yet, but my friend Tunga Bunga is live. Sel is also live, but I think Sel is going to be going to eat dinner soon, so I don't necessarily. Thank you. I hope that you have a lovely day. I'll be back on tomorrow. We're not co-working tomorrow though. We're playing Stardew. You're still allowed to co-work while I play Stardew, but I just won't have the list up like I usually do. So you might want to hang out with somebody else, which I do believe that Tay streams co-working on Wednesdays. And there are many other lovely people that stream co-working on on Wednesdays. So you're so sweet. Thank you, Ram, and I hope that you have a lovely, lovely day. Um, you're so sweet. Thank you, and I appreciate you being here, truly. I try and look for people who aren't ending right away. Um, I also know that not everybody um likes scary games. How do we feel about scary games? We can listen to this song. We can listen to Eyes on Fire. Um, ooh, we could raid this person. I don't think we've raided them before. That could be fun. I like to raid new people. Okay. I will let this song play out before we raid. Yes. It's the Hoa Hoa song. Um, but yeah, normally if I was ending earlier, I would rate Sal probably, but I'm not. And I am 90% sure Sal's gonna eat dinner any minute now. So and not that double rates aren't fun, because they can be. However, I know that I feel obligated to stay when somebody raids me sometimes, so I'm lurking in Sal's chat, and she definitely just said that they were going to eat food soon, so. Do y'all ever keep track of your milestones? I know some people keep track in their description, like in their about me underneath, like in their panels. Um, and I think I might put a list in there, but I've also just been keeping track. Like I have the date of my first stream, the date when I got affiliate, 100 followers, 200, 300, and I've been keeping track. Do any of you other streamers do that? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think like once I hit, I don't know, I'm kind of like an over tracker, so I feel like I would um like I'm gonna end up tracking like every 100. But part of me is like if I hit my ultimate goal is 500 by the end of the year, I think. My main goal was 250 and then I passed that and now I'm like I don't know what I should do for goals. So that's like my year-end goal is 500. But I would like to think that I could chill and just like after 500 only count like 500, 1000, etc., etc. But I get too excited about every single 100. Yeah. That's so cute. Yeah, I agree. I have mine all like written down. This is like a very, please don't. I, for those of you that don't know, I had some bot problems last week. But I upped my moderation settings and I think I banned the person that I think was doing it. Um, so I haven't had any problems since then. It was over 800, Tay. 800. It was like close to 900 if I counted the day before, too. It was wild. Yeah. That's why there were a couple streams last week where I didn't raid because I didn't want to send anybody the person that was doing it because I wasn't sure yet who was doing it. Um, but there were some signs. And then I also upped my moderation settings. So now if somebody wants to follow, they have to have like um, a verified email and a verified phone or have an account that's like very old. So, um, I went into my, so I don't know for sure if it was them or not. It was a suspected ban, but I had a inkling and they followed me around the time when it started, um, and had like a kind of suspicious profile. But DM me on, well, you can DM me on Blue Sky if you have me on there, and you can also just DM me on Discord if you have me there too. Um, and I can find it for y'all. Um, so also, if any of you that are streamers want to share band info with me and we're like semi-friendly, like mutuals, let me know and just like send me a request and I'll share it with you. Because I only have like 5 or 6 people on there right now, so I've got plenty of room if anybody wants to share band info. Um, so that could help too. Oh, I totally like let the song pass. I think we've listened to like 2 songs since then, actually. Okay. Let me just make sure I have pronouns correct. Okay. Um, this person's pronouns are she, they. Um, be polite, be nice, sweet. Um, don't do anything I wouldn't do. This is our first time rating this person. Um, so I want everybody to be appropriate. Yes. Thank you, Tay. That's wonderful. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, so this is May's room. They're a lovely streamer, she, they pronouns. Um, oh, thank you for the follow. Okay, I guess you can be inappropriate if you want. You were? Abby, we're like this. We're like this all the time. Yeah, so we're going to May's room. I haven't made full acquaintances either, yet, but now is a good time to raid in and hang out for a minute before my game night. Make some chicken nuggies while I'm hanging out in the chat, so I'll be there with all of you. Um, Thank you all for heading over to the raid with me, and I hope you have a wonderful day. I will be back live again tomorrow at 11 a.m. EST for Stardew Valley. And again for co-working on Thursday. So I will see you all there. Have a wonderful day. Bye.